All right, let's go, man. Recovery Room, episode 12. Do the social medias.
Oh. Like, subscribe, comment, follow the Twitter. Recovery Room POD. We need to get our followers up. So go ahead and follow that and do all that.
We might have some background noise today. Because my 4 nephews and 1 niece are all running around on the other side of this thin wall. The whole gang is here. So today we're going to start off in an unusual spot. We got to, but you know, got to be talked about. So we got a HBCU in Greensboro, North Carolina, not too far, walking distance from where I went to school, matter of fact.
Walking distance from where I currently go to school.
Bennett College, that's under threat to be closed down. The accreditation is about to be taken if the course doesn't change. Anybody doesn't know what that means. Accreditation in the college world is basically your credibility, right? Mm. If you get a degree from an unaccredited school, the shit might as well be useless to places that you're trying to get a job at, because the accreditation is basically a board of people giving your college the say so that you got a worthwhile education while you were there. But apparently, you know, they are, what was the number I saw, $5 million in debt? Or they need to raise $5 million.
They gotta raise $5 million by February.
By February to keep the doors open over there. So, you know, we gotta keep the community strong, man. We gotta keep it strong, and Bennett College is part of the black community. So if you around the area or you take any interest in the subject, do some research, figure out any way that you can help. Right now, we just bringing the story out, trying to help spread it, but we'll do further research after we get done with this to see if there's any other things that we can do to kind of play a little part turning this situation around. We don't want to be seeing places, not even black or whatever colleges, historical places in our state getting shut down. Unless you a Confederate statue. If you that, then fuck you, and you can get shut down every day. Pull them. But Bennett College, we want to try to keep that open. So, you know, spread the word or whatever. And if you feel compelled, look into it. All right. So, you know, we not political or nothing like that. We just wanted to bring a little bit of awareness, and now we must keep it moving because this is not our space.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the shit. Bruh, what
has been going on this week? Like,
man, look, if you haven't seen it, what you have, a whole big thing started over there at Hot 97, the radio station, right? I mean, the radio dead anyway, right? But, well, hip-hop radio was kind of dead. I know our local station, we ain't going to tell y'all niggas where we at, so we not going to tell you what it is. But our local station is not popping. Like, our local station is some bullshit that every hour, right? Every fucking hour, you hear the same 7 to 10 songs.
If right?
That I will give my local station some props. My local hip hop station. I'll give it this many props, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being that a couple years ago, like not a couple years ago, a while ago, when I was still, going to school, I had a night job delivering newspaper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give my local station this. I hated my local hip hop station so much that it led me to browse through the radio and find ESPN radio, a station that I like. Like, that's the only credit I can give it. Like, I can't count how many times that me and my other cousin who used to do that with me used to hear the same damn songs over and over. Why am I on this diatribe about radio? Because it seemed like radio was just apt to pull publicity stunts these days, bro. Mm-hmm. We got two competing radio stations in New York, probably the most, at least on the East Coast, the most famous or whatever in radio stations, Hot 97 and Power 105, right? Everybody know Power 105 because fucking Charlemagne the God is in there, right?
Yeah.
And, we ain't even about to talk about them. We about to talk about Hot 97. The interview with Kodak and Ebro. Ebro just seemed like he out here to ruffle feathers to me. Mm-hmm. What you think about that?
Me personally, all the people that's really like coming at Ebro for this, I don't really think they can blame Ebro.
Yeah.
For one simple reason.
What's that?
When that's how you make your money. You gonna act something that's gonna get people to look at it, right? But I don't necessarily think he should have asked him right then at that moment, knowing that he didn't have anything to say about it.
But look. Right? Mm-hmm. That's understandable. But should you even look at it? Look at the title of the video, right? Yeah. On YouTube. Mm-hmm. It seemed like that this shit was tailor-made to become a viral moment.
Yeah, it was.
Because it didn't say Kodak Black interview. It said Kodak storms out of interview.
But of course, like, if you were to bring up allegations about me, let's say this wasn't even our show. Just say I came up here to talk and you bring up an allegation about me. Of course I ain't going to stick around to hear that.
Yeah, so like, but that's the title of the video, right? Mm-hmm. Went out of its way to highlight that part.
That exact moment.
Yeah, it said, Kodak storms out. Oh, Kodak stormed out. I wonder what happened here. Let me click on that. Mm-hmm. At that point, are you selling your content on your name or how credible the radio station is supposed to be alone? Or are you selling the content because of some shock value, right? If you want me to be honest about Hot 97, mm-hmm. the only recent interviews from them that I seen, like, let's put it, I haven't been up there looking at every piece of numbers that they do.
Yeah.
Like, the only ones that I saw that did numbers lately, well, not even interviews, was ones where Ebro was talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine and the whole tension he had because it was like he was taking pride and happy that he banned Tekashi 6ix9ine from performing at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
That's the Hot 97 concert that they have every year that's kind of fucking dead now. Back in the day when we was little, that's where Jay-Z premiered the Takeover at. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, what? Nigga, y'all niggas needed Tekashi 6ix9ine in that shit. And then this one, things where he was discussing Tekashi 6ix9ine in any type of way kind of got big. Mm-hmm. Or when he was dissing DJ Academics. Because that kind of tied into the Tekashi 6ix9ine shit. And then this Kodak Black thing.
Yeah. But even then, Ebro said he was trying to have a balanced conversation, but he didn't want to ignore the serious allegations against him.
That's if you we listened to the interview. Why he ain't just have that part? Why he ain't have that balanced conversation when he asked them about all his other legal troubles at the fucking very beginning?
Exactly.
He asked them about that. Got away from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started discussing all type of other things, and then brought that shit back up. It just seemed like, oh yeah, I got a ace in my pocket type shit. Mm-hmm. That I can make this explode with type shit. That it was like, yeah, I can go ahead. We can have this little run of the mill interview, and then I got the trump card. I can pull out this current case because he asked him about other cases and other legal issues at the very start, right? And you know Kodak Black history of being a type of funny acting nigga in interviews, wearing ski masks and stuff.
Yeah, he did it in the Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't even watch that whole interview, but I saw the thumbnail of it with him with the ski mask back on. Mm-hmm. But
not to mention everybody on the Breakfast Club had ski masks on. Charlamagne and all them.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, they all had on ski masks too. So because he did it before up there, so I guess when he came back, they all had on ski masks.
You see, I watched the previous one he did with the ski mask on when he was barely saying anything.
Yeah,
I watched that one, but like I saw this whole Ebro situation is that it seemed like that. From the outside looking in, they just punching up above their weight. They trying to punch and fight in a weight class with a different radio station that they can't compete with no more. Power 105, right? Let me look at something, bro.
Well, while you looking at that, tell me how you feel about Trick Daddy getting up there calling Ebro. This is not going against anybody. Just to put that out there, he called him a bitch over the Kodak Black interview and said he wants smoke.
We can call. I mean, bro, of course, that's what he gonna do. Cause that right there is the #1 representative in hip hop for their area right now. Kodak Black is, cause XXX has died. It used to be them too. So it's Kodak Black and probably Lil Pump.
I believe so.
Lil Pump is down. It's from down there. Lil Pump is from Miami. Like Kodak Black, but Lil Pump ain't got nothing circulating right now besides a couple features in that song with him and Kanye.
Yeah.
And then you got Kodak Black and Lil Pump, and then Denzel Curry.
I wasn't even gonna say Denzel Curry because we ain't really got much popping from Denzel Curry right now.
So, I mean, but like, yeah. But I'm saying, like, and then you got, like, what's the other guy? What's the other guy from down there that's coming up? What's his name? It ain't Quando Rondo. There's another dark-skinned dude. I can't remember his name. Anyway, that's besides the point. Maybe Quando Rondo is from there. I don't know. But, of course, Trick Daddy was going to jump out the window on Ebro for that. Like, this is the thing right here that happened, bro. Hot 97 is stuck in the past of when artists needed them to blow up. That radio station used to be able to break an artist. And if you got blackball off of that radio station, it used to be able to mess up your record getting out there, right? It used to be able to mess up your shit. Niggas don't need y'all no more, man. Funk Flex, niggas don't need you no more. You getting up there, Funk Flex used to do a thing, or he still does it, where he used to get up there and play a song that he really wanted to break for a whole hour. He would just repeat the song over and over, start it over. Niggas ain't coming to you to hear for suggestions on what they should listen to no more. So Kodak storming out did y'all niggas more of a fucking favor than anything.
But yeah, Me personally, I don't think Ebro should have necessarily, even if he was to ask about that question, he should have asked it at the beginning, like you said, when he asked about all the other legal allegations and stuff. So that's all I really think about it. And Trick Daddy hopping on, he only did that because he's protecting his Florida homeboy.
Tory Lanez came at him
too,
said it's some bitch ass nigga shit.
But it's a lot of people, like the Twitter community. They all saying Kodak Black this and Kodak Black that. Like they saying, I mean, let me go up here and actually quote some of what they talking about, because I don't wanna be getting anything wrong. Let me go ahead and pull up my trusty Twitter, and again follow the Twitter Recovery Room POD.
Yep.
We need the followers, and if we get enough followers, we might do a live show on Twitter. Just to throw that out there.
Yeah, nigga, it's gonna take y'all 100,000 for that to happen. You're gonna be waiting.
Yeah, so I'm finding it now. But you got a lot of people really saying like it's Kodak Black's fault because they shouldn't stray away from the fact that he allegedly did what he did. So they basically trying to say he shouldn't have did it if he ain't want nobody to talk about it.
Is this one of Kodak people who just followed us on Twitter? Zoe Hyper Sniper?
I don't know. Earth Milk? No, I don't think with the Earth Milky Way joint.
But that Zoe shit.
Yeah, that Zoe and the Sniper.
Shit. Anyway, bruh.
And then you got somebody up here saying, listen to that punk talk. He can't even speak correctly. Guy is guilty. Hope he rots in jail.
But that's some Twitter bitch ass niggas, man. That's all it is. It's some bitch ass Twitter niggas who is just up here because Twitter can give any punk ass motherfucker a voice, right? For you to talk shit. Nigga,
and people is coming up here saying, I wonder why we give his platform the notoriety.
Yeah. Now, I'm not up here trying to defend Kodak Black. Right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Whatever happened with his legal situation is gonna be what happened with it. That ain't my fucking concern, right? But I'm strictly talking about how this fucking radio station looked foolish to me. You supposed to be the media, ask the tough questions and all. That's the cliche niggas use. It's okay to ask the tough questions. Yeah, it's okay to ask the tough questions. I ain't trying to take away the right of this radio station to do whatever they want to do, right? Because we can't take that right away from them.
I mean, we do whatever we want to do on ours.
Fuck yeah. The thing about it is, my guy, the tough question seemed like it was pocketed in a way that after they felt like they got enough out of the interview, they could toss that out there. It's like tossing a grenade into the room and see what type of explosion could happen. And when that damn explosion happened,
or basically saying when he walked out,
yeah, when he decided to storm out, that's the only part they highlighted in the fucking title of the video. That's the only part. Even us, somebody who fucking need views, right? If we wanted to try to get fucking views, we could have just took one of our titles and just made that whole shit. What do we call it, right? When we got the video that got banned, right?
Yeah.
Us who need views, because we definitely is fledgling out here. we barely know what we doing. Fucking just behind the scenes look. We was up here with the microphone not even plugged in a minute ago. Like, but anyway, back to the point. We could have took episode 5 and named it in big ass bold letters. XXX Tentacion tape of him admitting he abused his girlfriend. Exclusive. And left it as something like that. All we did is that we put it up that XXX Tentacion alleged confession.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
what we
carried on with the rest of.
And then we put a whole bunch of other shit in the title, right? The way the YouTube algorithm worked, if we would have named it the first way that I just said,
it would have been.
It would have been at the up there in the top of the search engine with every other fucking video that had something to do with that. Even little crumbs like us ain't even trying to pull that kind of shit. But as soon as they got that reaction from him, them niggas went and fucking titled the whole video behind that. And that make it look like, whether it was or not, nigga, that make it look like that's all that you motherfuckers was looking for. Because that's all that y'all highlighting to the people. Right? Let me look at it. I don't remember the thumbnail, but I'm going to look it up to see if they even pulled one further, right? Hold on a second. They was trying to get they fucking Birdman moment from last year where Hot 97 to put some respect on my name. They was trying to get one of those. That's what it looked like to me.
And then you got a lot of people saying Ebro was on some sucker ass shit in this interview. He intended to do what he did, and he came straight out the gate and said that he didn't want to invite Kodak Black. Yeah. But as soon as he gets something to feed on, he want Kodak Black on the show. Yeah. That's what they. This is the
thing. 1.3 million views on that interview, right? 1.3 million. Let's look at something else. Right? Watch this. Vic Mensa had an interview with them motherfuckers 2 days prior to that. And it's got 63,000 views. Right? Hold on. I ain't even trying to... because nobody don't fuck with Vic Mensa. He a shit bird. Right? Out here trying to sell a whack ass album. Right? Let's look up here. Other things that they put up here, right? Yeah. They talked about the Kanye Drake beef, 165,000 views. And this is coming from us. But we are fucking two dudes who started a YouTube podcast a month and a half ago. This is the fucking radio station that's been supposed to be the #1 hip hop station since before we was even born. Right? It's like, this is where fucking Jay-Z went on y'all stage to premiere the Takeover. My nigga. Jay-Z went on y'all stage to premiere the Takeover.
But then again, you got a lot of people saying Ebro brought the situation up the best way possible. He didn't accuse Kodak Black at all. He respected the fragility of the case.
Bruh, you can't... this is the thing about it. Anybody who's saying that bullshit, they can get out of here with that shit. You want me to tell you why? Why? Because you don't need to bring it up, because you know good and well that when somebody got a ongoing legal case, nothing can be said in the public about it. Yeah. Anything, even though Ebro brought up that shit, right? Yeah. This is how fucking fragile a legal case is, right? A prosecutor got a thing, in case niggas don't know, they get benefits from putting niggas in jail. Yeah. Prosecutors do, right? So prosecutors get notches on their belt when they convict niggas. That's why so many people in jail right now who didn't do shit. There's so many people in jail right now who been in there for 20 years and all of a sudden some new evidence come out after that fucking prosecutor that put them down done retired. The new evidence come out that this person need to be freed after they done been in there for 20 years. Yeah. These niggas that's prosecutors is looking for anything that can help their case to put a nigga in jail. Right? Them niggas could take Kodak reaction to the question and try to use that in court. to convince the jury that he guilty. Fuck y'all niggas who talking about Ebro brought it up the best way possible. The best way possible to bring it up is to not bring it up.
That's true though.
They could look at the damn video and see how Kodak whole mood changed, and that ain't gotta be proof of nothing, right? That ain't gotta. It ain't that they gotta use it as proof, because a lot of a court case is not about proving shit. It's about convincing a fucking jury of something, right? It's to make the jury doubt the other side. That's why that all important phrase in the legal system is there. Beyond a reasonable doubt. So if the prosecution can bring up a reasonable doubt in Kodak's innocence, that's in their favor. Just like if the defense can bring up a reasonable doubt of his guilt, that's in their favor. So all you got to remember, we ain't dealing with fucking machines. Machines are not picking, right?
Yeah.
Whether people are guilty or innocent. It's other people up there. They can play this fucking video in court and say, look at how this man act when the situation was even fragilely, as niggas is saying, brought up. And this is all for views on the internet, my nigga. That's all this is for. That's all it's for. It's all for views on the internet. Because I bet you that the Breakfast Club YouTube channel is bigger than their fucking radio station now. And I bet you that Hot 97 is trying to get the same way. I bet you, like, the YouTube, the radio, fucking, like, Mike and Mike in the Morning is a bigger radio show than these niggas. Mike and Mike, well, now it's Golic and Wingo, but whatever. This ESPN radio is bigger than y'all niggas, man. Howard Stern is bigger than y'all niggas. Y'all just trying to, that's why when they talk about the ratings, they only talk about it as pertaining to other hip hop. We the number one hip hop show in the morning. They don't say we the number one show. Shit, nigga. These niggas who y'all trying to come at on YouTube, like DJ Academics, is bigger than y'all niggas now. Ebro. Like DJ Academics helped Tekashi 6ix9ine blow up. That shit happened. DJ Academics helped XXX Tentacion blow up. Because he was out there when that whole Drake situation came up with XXX Tentacion, where it sound like Drake stole his fucking flow. DJ Academics was out there putting out videos about it. They got millions of views. That got people going to search for who XXX was, who didn't already know.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I fucking found out about him. No lie. I found out about him when the whole Drake and the Drake stealing his flow shit came up, and the fucking YouTube algorithm recommended a DJ Academic video to me about it. And I watched it. And that's how I found out about XXX. I say all that to say, like, now these niggas is out here trying to chase the internet formula, right?
Yeah.
And Breakfast Club got lucky. You want me to tell you how?
How?
Breakfast Club got lucky with that big ass internet moment they had because Birdman came up there intending on doing that shit because he had heard them been talking shit. Like they had Rick Ross and shit up there talking about Birdman, talking about how he doing Wayne. Rick Ross was dissing him.
Yeah.
Rick Ross don't fuck with Birdman.
He don't, cause I even know that from the Idols Become Rivals song.
Yeah, but that happened like I think that happened after the Breakfast Club interview with Rick Ross.
Yeah, I know that.
But that he came in there intended on that. That's how they got lucky. The difference is that the fucking Ebro niggas it could have well been genuine, but it don't look genuine by the way it was handled and by the way the fucking video. Things get awkward. Kodak storms out. That's what the video is called. It looked like instead of them stumbling across that type of thing where it could then become viral, is that they were seeking for it to become viral. But anyway, man, let's continue on with this Ebro thing and segue into Vic Mensa. We're gonna give him a short no homo segment.
Vic Mensa.
Ebro is only a segue to that because they had an interview like we just referenced, the 63,000 view interview. Hey niggas, give us 63,000 views. We'll do a lot more with them than that.
For real.
Like, fuck them niggas. Like, anyway, bro, they like for whatever reason they are in Vic Mensa's corner over at Hot 97.
I don't know why.
They in Vic Mensa's corner. They was good. They was praising the verse, the cipher verse.
Mm-hmm.
Vic Mensa came out. He didn't even actually do this on Hot 97. He did this on Power 105.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the quote machine going. Because we don't need to be misquoting what no bitch ass niggas say. Right? Vic Mensa, and I quote. Right? He said that his statements were super necessary, which let's attack that first before we even
super necessary.
Okay. All right. About as a whole, about a woman getting beat up, right? Abuse.
Mm-hmm.
It is necessary. It's necessary for any fucking group of people that's being persecuted, and I mean really persecuted, not like fucking bullshit persecution to where the outrage army is just sparked. But any group of people that's being persecuted, yeah, it's necessary for it to be talked about. So your comments could have been necessary, Vic fucking Mensa. But let's not pretend like you didn't mention it from a certain person for certain reasons. Nigga, we done been through this over and over about this clown motherfucker. Yeah, the comments could be necessary. Of course, we need to not be having women getting beat the fuck up. We need to not be having a woman who was scared for her life and shot at the wall. Not shot her husband, shot at the wall, getting 20 fucking years in prison for attempted murder. She didn't even shoot him. She was getting beat up. And she was abused. We need to not have that happening. But you nigga, you didn't fucking come out and try to make a statement. You tried to make a catchy rap. Your favorite rapper's a domestic abuser. Yeah, I listen to the bullshit ass cipher. We don't respect X posthumously. You made a direct. What was the super necessary part of that? You made a direct attack at a dead man. That's what the fuck you did. That's what the fucking statements you was trying to make got no attention. The attention all came from you attacking this rapper after he was dead while his mom was there to see it. That's what came of this. Wasn't nobody looking at this shit like you was making a public service announcement or you was taking a stand for women getting abused. Let's get to the fucking quote. I actually reached out. This is Vic Mensa. We quoting Vic Mensa. This is courtesy of Power 105. I actually reached out to his mother personally. I apologize to her because I did not know she would be in attendance. I wouldn't walk back any of my statements because what I said I meant, and some more truth came to light not long after. That's him referencing the alleged tape. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Well, me personally, I still don't think what he said should have been said. I don't think that he should have came out and said anything about X. I feel like it was way more people out there that he could have said something about, or even this. He could have even threw another person in a diss record. In the diss track that he did for the cipher, but I don't think he should have did it because X was dead and he is dead, and I don't think he should have took that shot knowing he couldn't defend himself. So that's what I feel about it. And for him to get up there and say he reached out to his mother, I mean, even if you were reaching out, I understand that, but you still shouldn't have did it at the end of the day. Yeah, but let me give a shout out to Minute Maid. I'm drinking Minute Maid, so. But I don't know. I don't fuck with Vic Mensa. He released the album not too long ago, and I'm still probably not gonna listen to it because I think that shit's gonna be garbage. But yeah, I'm probably still not gonna listen to it. I'm waiting for my co-host to get back right now. Because, I mean, I don't really got much to say about Vic Mensa. I just generally don't fuck with Vic Mensa. Oh, and he's back.
Where we at?
I just got finished saying I don't fuck. We back.
Technical difficulties. I done unplugged all the mics by mistake. Hold on a second. We got a little nephew of mine knocking at the door. We're gonna have my nephew is on the podcast today. He just nigga knocked us. He nigga knocked us.
And it's funny because I heard the footsteps moving.
We're trying to talk about serious subjects here, nephew. That nigga fucking knocked on the door and took off. Anyway. What was he talking about?
Vic Mensa.
Fucking
You got anything else to?
Bro, Vic Mensa, my nigga. It's just telling to me that the only thing that got you any buzz this year, you brought it back up 2-3 months later while you was trying to sell an album. That's just telling to me, my nigga, that this was never about trying to bring awareness to domestic abuse, bro. You who are the person who admitted to choking out your own girlfriend on your song. Right? I gotta go deliver an ass whooping. Don't call CPS on that.
But like I said, I don't really know what to say about Vic Mensa. I don't think. I honestly am ready to hop onto this Kanye and Drake, so I'm going to start that. It's been a lot of beef going on with Kanye and Drake lately. Kanye released a variety of tweets that he put out. I'm gonna throw a little few at you. I switched the topic. I ain't know what else to say about Vic Mensa.
Your ass twice today.
So we gonna, if you want to shit on Vic Mensa some more,
I fuck him.
Oh, you all right? So I started with the Kanye and Drake.
Oh my God.
I'm about to throw a few of these tweets out. So we got, this is Kanye. He tweeted.
Is you starting from the earliest one?
No, I'm just starting from any of them. I'm just starting because I liked all of them. I'm gonna just
random?
go at random. So here we go. You ready?
Xbox controller it.
Oh, right there.
I'm gonna play some fours.
All right, so we got
Horizon 4, nigga.
Only Positive Energy.
Yeah.
I will never make a diss record.
Yeah.
You're mad at me for something I didn't do. I will never
That
mention
sound like some motherfucking high school girl shit. You mad at me for something I didn't even do?
I would never mention your blank.
What the blank is about?
No, he just put a blank. He probably meant your son. That's probably what that is. And then he tweets.
Did he mean your whore?
Oh, he couldn't mean any of that.
That damn porn star Drake knocked up.
I'm Ye, bro.
Sorry,
remember
Me Too
that.
movement.
I love you. I would never intentionally hurt you. That's what I've been saying to you. This year has been really tough, and you have added to the confusion. Leave me and my family alone, bro. But you're playing into it. Why? A false runner, a beat. You would be so sad if anything ever happened to me.
I remember that one.
Drake is what they want. This is a man speaking to a man that has been placed into the program to fuck with Kanye West's head and set me up. Hold on. Let me go back into that. This is a man speaking to a man. You sat up there and you posted Drake finally called, mission accomplished or something. He tweeted something along the lines of that.
But after
if
that
this
tweet,
is a man to man, if this is man to man talking, why are you on Twitter throwing all of this out?
Remember what I talked about a couple weeks ago, bro?
Uh-huh.
Remember when I said that Kanye West should be banned from Twitter?
I really do. If Kim Kardashian was like a real wife, she would take this nigga's phone.
Oh, Kim Kardashian, no, quite the contrary. She got up there to shit on Twitter on Drake too.
No,
that's what
I seen it, but
that's what she did.
I got a lot of shit, bro. When you was doing all the Vigments, I was finding shit on this shit, bro. I got to.
Shit about, this is what you wanted to get.
This is what I wanted to do right here, nigga. This is my segment, bro. Now I'm gonna get into the Ariana Grande situation.
I don't even know that one.
I'm gonna get into that one in a second.
I don't even know that one.
But see,
I'm too far from the mic.
And then here you go. Kanye still got some more. You are disrespectful to all the people with mental health conditions, and this is an opportunity for growth. That one was one thrown at Ariana Grande.
But Kanye West, man, like,
let me hit you with one. These two right here, because these two is the one that's gonna lead us into what I'm about to say next.
Get him.
No one would ever choose to end up with a mental. Hold on. No one will ever choose to end in a mental health hospital and be diagnosed with a mental disorder, but God chose me to do publicity. What? Hold on. Kanye got some weird shit going here.
No, he said.
Oh, publicly go through this
publicly
journey.
go through this. Look, we can't even be talking shit about him if we can't read.
Yeah, I can't read. All of this is foolishness weighing in on my mental health. Ariana Grande, you know I got love for you, but until you're ready to really make sure everyone is okay, don't use me or promote for this song. Because Ariana Grande and Miley Cyrus both released a song last night.
Yeah.
And she tweeted basically saying, Y'all both two grown men. If y'all can stop arguing for a few hours, so me and Miley's song can get some, so it can be looked at, and that would be cool. That's basically what she said.
Hey, man.
And she said y'all need to stop with the foolishness because y'all too grown ass.
Then Kanye West try to use this fucking situation to promote music too.
Yeah.
His whole last fucking album was about him being supposedly mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
Which I ain't trying to get into the ins and outs of that situation, but I got some questions about the validity of his fucking mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
He may be, I'm gonna put it like this. Kanye West may have a mental illness, but he ain't so ill that he don't know what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that nigga is the sickest of the sick, bro. Truth be told, I do not think he the sickest of the fucking sick.
But then, not to mention, so like he came at Ariana Grande. Well, he didn't really come at Miley Cyrus because Miley, she didn't say nothing. But he came at Ariana Grande, and then you got Kanye West. He accused Drake of threatening him and his family. And what some of the tweets was about too.
Get to the threats, or where he tried to get to the one where he tried to mention the threats.
Yeah, it's right here. He just sent out a barrage of tweets, and this was really over because at the Pusha T concert that dude got beat up real bad one of the guys from the concert
one of the guys who tried to attack Pusha.
Yeah.
He in critical condition. Remember we mentioned that last time.
Yeah. But in September, Kanye West was apologizing to Drake and offering good energy and love to him. But you still gotta realize Drake probably still mad from what happened with that Lift Yourself. You know what happened with Lift Yourself, right?
It was supposed to be a beat for him, and then Kanye put out the poopity shit on
Yeah.
it.
But then again, so share that right there, cause I need to look for them tweets, cause you see how many I got. Yeah. And then hold on, and then he's saying, how you gonna be on Trav's song Coming at Me? Trav should have never allowed that.
I can agree with him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West, I can like contrary to popular belief, people who listen to this probably think we just is we objective motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West is right. Travis Scott blew up because he was associated with good music.
Yeah.
Like, the first fucking time I ever heard of him was on Cruel Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the truth be told. And he part of good music. And they brothers-in-law.
Basically, yeah.
They about to be.
And his niece is Travis Scott's daughter.
Yeah. So that I can agree with. Like, it's the kind of shit that's like like this. I remember when T.I. had a song, or he was on Young Buck's song Stomp. You remember that shit?
Yep.
And they had T.I. knowing him and Ludacris had problems.
Beef. Yep, getting beat down. That's Ludacris. I remember that.
Yeah. Then they went and played this shit for Ludacris and let Ludacris do a full out fucking diss verse on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And he said, "Please get off the TIP of my dick."
I mean, the whole verse was fucking about
I know
T.I.
the verse.
Like, I don't want to get into it right now, but this is what this kind of reminds me of, right? It's kind of it ain't the real same thing because Kanye ain't on the song with them.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, that's supposed to be your guy. Like, y'all niggas probably live in the same house. The whole fucking, the whole Kardashian shit look like a nigga breeding compound. They look like they live at Candyland from Django.
Hold on. You just led me into this shit. Drake, I'm not gonna physically fight you like it's MTV boxing or the Mandingo part on Django. This is for no one's entertainment.
I forgot about it.
We're making the world better at all times. God sees all.
You see,
please take the devil up out you, bro. Trust God.
This is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you got this kind of shit happening with a person like Kanye West, we done seen him do so much bogus shit that if this is a real situation and he really is having a mental health issue right now, niggas wouldn't be even ready to believe it.
Yeah.
Everybody, the first way.
But I found them ones. I found the tweets that I needed to get to about the Drake shit.
Yeah.
You ready? You finished with that one, or you? Because
I'm just saying that the whole thing is that the first thought that'll cross somebody's mind is that this is a publicity stunt. Bruh, if that motherfucking album release date is revealed anytime in the next week or so, I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
Bruh, and if it does, we gonna talk about it on the show. But then we had Kanye. Drake called trying to threaten me.
That's after you said you wanted him to call you, motherfucker.
Since the pool line, he's been trying to poke at me and fuck with me.
You remember that? You remember that, right?
What?
Now the pool line.
Now
I ain't saying about. When he was talking about on one song, what was it? Something about Calabasas, about how he got a bigger pool than Ye.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, are you really in your feelings about somebody talking about your swimming pool?
So, and then he got more Kanye. So Drake, if anything happens to me or anyone from my family, you are the first suspect. So cut the tough talk. This doesn't sit right on my spirit. I got a family and kids. 6ix9ine is locked up. XXX is dead. That kid that ran on stage is in the hospital. Everybody knows somebody. He's running around like Pac. He's been texting people I know like it's cool, but won't sit and talk with me. When Cudi was in the hospital, he sent shots.
Yeah, he did. That shit was bogus as fuck. That was some bitch shit on Drake.
Mm-hmm.
When Cudi was in there dealing with some mental issues, and that nigga was he came out and dissed him on a song about that situation. I mean, come on, son.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that about?
When I go through shit, he fucks with me. I'm his idol. I'm the guy with the pink polo that made away from him. Mm-hmm. Now he's so street. I'm your oxygen. You wouldn't send purple emojis to Scooter, but you want to need. Yeah, this one is one of them fucked up tweets. You wouldn't send purple emojis to Scooter, but you want to need with your brother.
Beef. That's what he's saying. He didn't check his autocorrect.
Yeah.
He said he tried to spell beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why black people never get ahead and we stay controlled. Cause we rather act cool than sit and have a convo. Now that kid is in critical condition. Stop the act. If I'm bipolar, this kind of shit can get me ramped.
But this is I'll go this in this direction, right?
Yeah.
If whatever Kanye West is saying is true, I ain't up here trying to say his tweets are truth or lies.
Mm-hmm.
If whatever he's saying is true and Drake is up there trying to pull some gangster act, motherfucker, why now, man? Why you even, Drake, give a fuck what Kanye is doing or saying? You know, because even if he did that scummy shit,
mm-hmm.
it didn't slow nothing down that you had going on, right?
Yeah, his album still did well.
His album did well, and I think it might have stopped a Adidas deal that he had. Then he turned right around and got a Nike deal,
mm-hmm.
right? So, like, if he talking that shit and you want to respond on record, that's one thing. My nigga responding by threatening and trying to do something to this nigga who clearly has put it out there for the police to be looking your way if anything happened to him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the shit, man. I don't know you, but I don't imagine that you cut from that kind of cloth.
Mm-hmm.
You may be, but I don't. I know that supposedly he got people around him that's cut from that kind of cloth, but him himself, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that kind of thing is not something for me to speak on the podcast. Gangster shit. Because that ain't what we here to talk about.
There would never be a Drake without Kanye West. So never come out your mouth with a threat. Snoop is my elder and an inspiration to me. We both too high profile for you to actually do something to me. You trying to be a bully. I never been bullied in my life and I never will be. That's why I made it far in this pink polo. You pick on people with mental illness issues. You get people hurt at concerts. Bro, stop. You send emojis. You say all this to shut me. You say all this shut to me.
You shut to me. You say shit. Check your autocorrect. We got a screaming child in the background. Asher, get away from this door, boy.
You say this shit to me, but won't say none of that to Jay Prince. You talk tough to real gangsters, bro. You try to pick targets you think are easy. Ye never been easy. I navigated these waters before you. That's why you could be you.
He basically trying to sun him right
Yeah.
now. He's like, yo, nigga, if it wasn't no me, it wouldn't be no you, nigga. Like, I'm out here, nigga. I made you, punk ass boy. That's what he said. But like, that's you saying that in the same breath that you asking him not to fuck you up. Like, I just said that, yeah, Drake should knock it off if that's indeed what he's up to. But if you talking that kind of shit to me, nigga, and I'm gonna come and see you and ask you, can you please repeat that to my face? See how that go for your ass.
I'm up for talking. We need to show all of these fans that black men can talk without...
Did he say men's?
Men.
Oh, I'm about to say it better.
That all black men can talk without someone ending up dead or in jail. We need to show the world that people can talk without someone ending up dead. He posted that same tweet twice. We need to show people that we can talk without... He posted it 3 times.
Damn, Kanye.
We need to show...
Get in an area where you got good service, my nigga, so your phone don't keep retrying to send the tweet.
We need to show the world that we will speak without... He said it 4 times.
Man, shit.
How you gonna text Chris but not speak to me? Yeah, and then we got the Travis Scott joint. So that's basically all the tweets.
I'm about to get out here and I'm about to get mad
But then...
at this screaming baby.
But then you got Kanye coming at everybody, and then you got... Let me get her name. Sophie. The mother of Drake's child come up there. And then we got... I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But the mother of Drake's child.
What's her name?
Sophie something.
Well, let me see. Sophie. It look like Brousseau.
That's what it's going to be. Sophie Brousseau. She got up there and basically was defending Drake.
Of course. That's her motherfucking...
She said, defends him over the Kanye West feud. I would hardly call Kanye arguing with himself grown men. So basically, I think that's one to Ariana Grande. Basically, because, you know, Ariana Grande said something about grown men arguing, you know.
Sophie getting them Drake chicks. Of course. She want Drake money to keep rolling out here.
But in all, bro, this is how I look at it.
Go ahead.
Drake, if you really sitting up there threatening Kanye like y'all ain't 2 of the biggest artists out here right now.
I thought you was about to call them 2 of the biggest pussies. That's what I thought you... That's what I thought you was about to do. But
it was coming though.
But your fucking way works too. You're the biggest artist.
I was trying not to, you know, get that Me Too movement involved in it. That's why I say that.
They can take their asses some fucking where else.
But
that's what they can do.
If Drake, if you really threaten Kanye and you doing it now, I want to know why you threaten him all of a sudden now. Like this nigga ain't been talking shit to you the whole time.
Didn't in one of those tweets Kanye say, you do this, you say this shit to me, but you wouldn't say it to Jay Prince?
He did say that. He said talk tough to real gangsters. So
Kanye
Drake
trying to come for your soul, Drake.
He is, but Drake, honestly, if you gonna do anything, I think it should be in the music.
But he didn't even do it in the public eye at all. Like he
called him.
He called
which
him.
I do respect that.
But
Drake won't go. He
Kanye
ain't do
asked
no.
him to call him though.
That's what I'm saying. But he ain't do no bitch shit and get on the internet tweeting at this nigga. He called him like, what's up?
But he already said when he was dealing with Meek Mill that he don't do that kind of shit. I'm not the type of nigga that'll type the niggas.
So, me personally, y'all niggas need to just stop with the foolishness. If it ain't about the music, I can understand if they gonna make some diss tracks, you know what I mean? But
Kanye West ain't about to diss nobody. His diss track wouldn't even be like valid because he got like I don't know what happened between when he first came into rap and now, but now he got like fucking 50 niggas credited as writing certain songs. So like Kanye West diss track wouldn't even be looked at as fucking valid, nigga. It'll be looked at as what army of motherfuckers did you get to write this?
Yeah. But they just need to stop with the bitch shit, and if they gonna make some music, make the music. But like I said last time we talked about these niggas, they need to just drop it.
I think so too,
but see, I do understand.
Yandy is coming.
Yeah, that's what I think. But if Kanye is really threatened by Drake, that's what like.
My nigga,
I'm not really understanding.
No way on earth.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, and he didn't come out and say what Drake said to him. So, I don't know. Y'all niggas need to just quit with the bullshit and get on with your lives. But if Drake did threaten this nigga Kanye family, threaten his kids or whatever, that's some bitch shit.
I mean, come on, man.
That's some bitch shit.
I ain't.
You don't threaten a man's family. I mean, I do understand that one though. But if you ain't got nothing else to say about that one, then shit, we can hop into this review,
bruh. My last word on it is, my nigga, like, bruh, I don't.
And if Drake even goes through with making something happen to anybody in this man's family, Kanye already put it out that, nigga, you did it. That nigga said, so Drake, he put your name in it. If anything happens to me or anyone from my family, you are the first suspect.
Bruh, like, Kanye West, my nigga, I get it that you ain't no G, my nigga. Why in the fuck is you scared of Drake, bro? Ain't no way, bro. Like, if this was some shit that was aimed towards my direction, nigga, I ain't even gonna. I'm just not saying, but I'm just saying, nigga, it'll be World War III out here right now. And that's all I gotta say about that right there. This nigga right here, a fucking punk. Well, I ain't gonna call you a fucking punk because you don't want to get into no. Cause everybody don't handle shit by, you know, getting into the mud with it. But still, like, my nigga. I guess he trying to put it on Twitter. To me, it looked like, and this is my real last comment.
Yeah.
That Kanye is trying to really put this junk on Twitter to kind of make Drake ease off of whatever is happening behind the scenes.
I feel, and since you brought that up, that do make sense. He putting it on Twitter so like, and putting Drake's name in it so his fans will see it too.
I mean, I think he trying to put it out there in the public, so if he really felt threatened, right, that now, like, if niggas is out there naming you, putting into the public eye that they concerned that you trying to put their safety into jeopardy, like real type shit like that, like, that'll be, at least to somebody with a brain, that'll be a deterrent from you doing whatever you were supposedly about to do to him. That'll be your sign to kind of lay off and back up off of that kind of shit. And it seemed like Kanye might genuinely be bitch-defied right now. And might really genuinely be scared
of Drake.
And he might really be trying to use this as a tactic to make Drake back off. Or he might be using this as a tactic to sell this bullshit album that's coming out.
But see,
I'm more inclined to believe the second one.
I just want to know what Drake actually said. Like, what was the threats?
Of course, he ain't gonna say that. That's what make the validity kind of dry. Because if you trying to get this nigga in trouble for threatening, you tell motherfuckers
what he
put
said
it out there. What type of threat was made? They don't just make general fucking statements. That shit ain't gonna get nowhere with nobody.
Did he say I'm gonna beat your ass? I'm gonna. Now,
bro,
I seen a tweet, bro. And tell me, would this not be the motherfucking coldest shit? And I'll probably respect Drake for the rest of his music career.
What's that?
If on the intro to his next fucking album, he got a fucking voicemail from Kim Kardashian playing at the beginning, saying some crazy shit.
Bro, that kind of shit don't impress me.
I just think that'll be some cool shit to have at your what's the name?
You want me to tell you why, bro? Because look, if he did something with Kim Kardashian, bro, it was before Kanye West was with her. So who gives a fuck? Like, what is you gonna really prove? I mean, maybe it'll get under Kanye's skin. That's probably what'll happen. But to me, I'll just be like, this shit is old. That fucking chick been up under Kanye nutsack since before she was even with him. She was cheating on Reggie Bush with him. Nigga, they came. This ain't me making fucking guesses. This is something that they both said. Like, I saw them niggas on TV. Kanye West said that he was fucking with Kim Kardashian behind Reggie Bush back. But like, if he did that, like, it'll be like something that happened before Kanye West was married to this chick, bro. So it wouldn't even matter to me. I wouldn't be impressed by that, nigga. Anybody can dig up some old dead voicemails or text messages or something and be like, yeah, oh, okay, here, I don't like you, so listen at this. Me and your fucking girlfriend, we did one thing like 8 years ago, nigga. I win.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I was just saying it'll be like some cool shit. Like, cause you know how they were saying that the, what is that song called? The Kiki Do You Love Me song? They were saying that was about Kim Kardashian. So I was saying
even
if they...
Drake, it came out and said that wasn't. They said that was about a different chick. I think he did, or either the chick who it was about came out and said, no, that song is about me. But either way, man, like this whole, the beef between these niggas, man, it's like some uninteresting shit to me.
Yeah, it's getting old now, like, cause when I hear beef, like let's say for instance the Pusha T and the Drake beef, right?
Fuck that one too.
No, I'm just saying that beef had music involved in it, so it won't like two niggas going back and forth arguing on Twitter. These niggas,
it's just one nigga arguing on Twitter right here.
Well, basically, but you get what I'm saying, right? It was music involved, so it won't like I'm reading tweets all day. I'm hearing something coming from this.
When a beef is outside of music and it's in music and out of music, the backstory gotta be interesting. Like the fucking 50 Cent Ja Rule beef actually had a fucking backstory to why these niggas didn't like each other. It had a fucking gangster street backstory. That's something I would be interested in looking into and researching and seeing what happened. If this just is something about you mad cause y'all was gossiping about each other, Drake, or you mad Kanye because Drake might have did something with your wife years ago. Man, y'all niggas is on some other old. This is the beef for the backpack pink polo rappers. Fuck out of here. I'm done with it.
Yeah, so let's hop into this review.
One review this week.
One review.
Because no matter what Vic Mensa might have liked, he gets no shine over here music-wise. No review from you fucking bum.
So we got Dying to Live by Kodak Black.
Yep.
You want to go first, or you want me to go ahead on and hit it first?
Which one you want to do?
Shit, I kind of want to hear what you got to say about it, because I didn't really ask a lot like when you was telling me so.
Alright, so like with the Kodak Black album, man.
I got the track list already up for you.
And then me, see now, motherfucker. I don't even know to remember the track listing. But the Kodak Black album, it's pretty good to me. Right? But like we already started off on kind of on half of a bad foot with the song Testimony. Like I was liking it. The beat I wasn't too keen on, but I was liking the song until that auto-tune shit took over.
But
man.
See, with that the auto-tune that you don't like, he actually released a video of him doing that acapella on Twitter.
But
that was way before the album.
That ain't on the album though. That shit, I ain't reviewing the Twitter video. I'm reviewing what I heard on the album.
Yeah, that second part is from a video, though.
Like, that shit is like, I don't like that shit, man. Kodak Black, my nigga, we ain't looking to you to be a good singer. Like, So, like, he already got enough talent with melody to me to do that shit without auto-tune being involved. Right? And, like, Kodak Black is one of those artists who got a sneaky substance. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. he's an artist who, if you hear him talk or if you listen to some of his songs, you wouldn't think that none of his songs would be about nothing, right? And that's what you would think that. But when you actually listen to some of these fucking songs that's on this album, they actually have a message behind them. Not a black power message, just a message, just something of substance to where you can listen to it and feel like he telling you something that's real about himself.
More like a street nigga message.
I ain't even trying to boil it down to that kind of cliche bullshit. A street nigga this and a street nigga that.
No, but see, I get what you're saying from like when he was telling that his brother washed him down with bleach because he just caught a body, like stuff like that, right?
Well, that's like not even stuff like that. Like that's something just it sound like just regular gangster rap to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like on the very last song where he was talking about a guy who he basically took a charge for.
Yeah.
That like a guy who he got in trouble and they got in trouble and all of it was blamed on him. It sounded like the last thing he went to jail for is what he was talking about, even though he didn't say. Could have been different. That's the one. And it sounded like he was talking about a real life situation and doing it in a way that people who've been through the same situations could relate to. Right? And I know you didn't. I remember when we first heard ZZ that you didn't like that shit.
I didn't. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I like that shit, man.
I didn't really like it. Not until, see, I got a different opinion on ZZ now. I know why.
In the context of the album?
In the context of the album, coming right after my favorite song on the album, Gnarly, I like to hear it.
Bro, that's one thing I gotta say about ZZ, man.
What's up?
I'm fucking sick to death of niggas talking about Patek or Patek watches.
I mean, that's all you gonna hear now.
Fuck that shit, man. That shit garbage.
Hey,
You don't gotta...
Patek.
Nigga, do you have to rap about that bullshit in every song? Like, I like Offset, but man, you the motherfuckers, the Migos out here talking about that garbage the fucking most. Like, man, drop it. You got a Patek watch. And you got your girlfriend a Patek watch. Who gives a fuck? But the verse was still hot. The Offset verse was hot outside of that bullshit. Like, I'm just sick of hearing about that shit, bro. Like, I was sick of hearing about Meek Mill talk about rollies. Like, that shit was... That's one of the reasons why I stopped really trying to check for anything Meek Mill did. Is after that diss track came out to Drake and it was all about platinum wrist, rolly this, match. I was like, yep, you know what? Fuck this shit. I didn't check for him again until fucking that album we reviewed the other day.
Yeah.
But back to this album, yeah, like Kodak Black got substance where you wouldn't expect it, and that's the reason why I enjoy this album, right? Because when I'm listening to an artist and they subvert my fucking expectations of what they gonna bring to the table, then I'm looking for. I'm then now looking at your album in a different light, right? I'm looking at your album as in I might have went into the shit thinking, okay, I'm gonna just get some typical
Kodak Black shit,
turn up music, just some hit singles here and there, and some shit talking. But then when I get him talking about his situations, not pending situations, of course, fucking Ebro. But I hear him talking about his situations and talking about how they shook out. And still even showing love to the people, at least on the songs. I don't know how he dealing with these niggas in real life. He kind of showing some type of love to the people who he went through it with and he feel like they didn't stand tall.
Yeah.
Right? And then I also got to give like a shout out to like Identity Theft, because that shit is fucking hilarious and the beat sound like an old school Cash Money beat. Right? I want to ask you a question about it though, right?
What's up?
What you think about the fact that Kodak freely and openly admitted in an interview a day or two ago that he really didn't really care to work with Juice WRLD or Lil Pump, and he just wanted it up there because he knew that they names would garner streams.
Good fucking idea. Because honestly, if I was an artist in the rap game, which I will be very soon, the mixtape is coming very soon. I would make a song with literally any artist that I like me. Because you got to think about it. Me and Kodak Black is two different people because he's already big. But see, if it was me, and let's say, you remember that nigga I told you to listen to, Blueface?
Yeah, I didn't.
You don't have to, by all means. But if this nigga came and said, bro, let's do a song, I'm going to do it because he got a little bit more, follow than me, so I'll do the song. Like, because I ain't got to be friends with these niggas.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what I do. This is my job. Because at your job, I'm pretty sure you talk to a lot of people you don't want to talk to.
I don't.
but I'm saying, well, in any situation, really, you deal with a lot of people you really don't want to deal with. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't.
I'm in general situations.
I don't. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know that a lot of people do, but me personally, I be telling niggas, yeah, fuck off. Get out of here, man. That's what I mean.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you ain't necessarily got to be friends with niggas to make music. That's why I'm saying that was a good idea. I mean, commend them. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean.
Shit, I do a song with Lil Pump and Juice WRLD.
I think Lil Pump had a good verse.
He did have a good verse. That's my favorite song on the album.
Juice WRLD, I don't know.
It was okay. Mosh Pit was alright. But what you give the album? What you give it?
I give it better than I thought it was gonna be.
No, me. I like Testimony. I like Identity Theft. I like Gnarly. I like Malcolm XXX, Calling My Spirit. If I'm lying, then I'm flying.
I like the shout out he gave XXX on that song.
Mm-hmm. And Could Have Been Different. I like the whole album sounds good, right?
Mm-hmm. None of it was bad.
None of it was bad.
Like, it could have been different to me. To me, it's just far and off the best song on there. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Why?
The reason why is because he did something, and if somebody execute this type of thing well, this is one of my favorite things in music, right? Is when you take a sound and you match it with lyrics that are the polar opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So like Could Have Been Me was like a cheerful sounding song. It almost sounded like a track that a child rapper from back when I was young would have rapped over.
Yeah,
like it had like
some crisscross type shit.
Not crisscross. Crisscross is too early. Maybe like a little Bow Wow.
Oh, okay,
type
okay,
shit.
okay.
Like something like that. But he took the subject matter in the direct opposite approach.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And his flow didn't skip a fucking beat because the beat was real fast on that song, and he was flowing fast and he ain't skip a beat. But it was the thing I like about that song the most is not really his flow or whatever. It's how the subject matter clashed with the instrumental, yet it still fit.
Yeah,
that's what I like the most about it. But go ahead though. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good. If you feel free to butt in. I like the whole album. I think all of it really sounded good. I didn't have a problem with it. I listened to this album literally like 5 times in a row. Because, it wasn't really nothing else to listen to. So I just kept listening. Yeah. And I listened to it all the way through every time. Like, it really wasn't a bad song. I didn't even skip ZZ. And I really didn't even like that song. Because it fits to me in this.
That's that whole thing we talked about. That we keep talking about is how the arrangement of an album counts. Mm-hmm. Remember, we talk about that. That's how certain shit, when you listen to it on its own, you might not like it. Mm-hmm. But if you listen to it within the context of whatever if a good producer or an arranger arranged this shit, if you listen to it within the context of everything that they put around it to go with it, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you get a different feeling from it. And that's probably what happened with you and ZZ. I didn't think ZZ was bad from when I first heard it. Like, I thought that, like, if you want me to tell you the truth, I thought that fucking Joyner Lucas shouldn't have rapped over it.
Yeah.
Like, not that Joyner Lucas didn't do a good job. I just didn't think that ZZ didn't fit a diss track for me.
Mm-hmm.
But as for the real ZZ, the Kodak Black version, I always had thought it was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Right? But you continue.
I give it a pretty good Kodak Black. Pretty good out of 10.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I like the album. It ain't something that I was rushing to get rid of like I was doing for Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is something I could probably keep. I keep this downloaded for a little while, and I keep listening to it until I like find something else that's fire.
Let me go on a side note. You want me to tell you why I'm gonna keep shitting on Tory Lanez, bro?
Why?
It's because I heard this nigga rap well, and as long as you keep putting out these fucking whack ass albums when I know you could do better, I'm gonna keep talking shit about you, man. Till you do a good.
You gonna keep talking shit about him till he starts showing his talent.
Yeah, nigga. If you put out these motherfucking garbage ass albums where you singing bullshit ass fucking Kroger brand Drake songs, nigga, I'm gonna fucking keep on. I'm gonna apply the fucking vice grips worth of pressure to your fucking new hairline, guy. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, cause you can do like, nigga. Maybe doing better ain't the fucking incentive for niggas though. Like, maybe just getting streams is. I don't know. I'm not saying that he just some nigga that's out here stream hungry, or because maybe like from where he from, maybe from where Tory Lanez from, this is the wave. I don't know. I ain't never been to fucking Toronto, but nigga, I heard the rapping when you was going back and forth with Joyner Lucas. Even though I think that fucking fast flow is kind of played out now. But still, nigga, just because I think it's played out don't mean it doesn't take skills to fucking do it. And I heard that shit. And nigga, if next time I hear you come out with a fucking album that sounded like the last one I heard, I'm going to get up on this microphone and I'm going to dedicate a whole hour to torching that shit.
But I like the Kodak Black shit. I thought it was pretty good. Tory, I mean, bro, honestly, I know Tory Lanez can rap, but that shit that he made that we listened to was fucking trash.
Yeah, it was trash. And like, I don't even want to dedicate, like, we doing the award show. That's one of the things that we say that we're going to do that we're actually going to do.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
We already got it laid out. We actually did some prep.
We did prep.
How about that?
It's on paper.
Yeah, that's how much we prepped. We just wrote some shit down in a legal pad. So we ain't even gonna go on that show and just shit on nigga, because we were gonna do a top 10 best and a bottom 5 worst. We were gonna put Tory Lanez album in all 5 of the worst.
Yeah.
But I think we done gave him enough trouble over that bullshit album. Anything else, man? We're going for like an hour and a half today.
Yeah, we went for a little long. I kind of don't want to stop talking right now, even though I got to be to work in a few.
You got to be to work in an hour and a half.
Yeah. I'm going to see. Is it anything else that's been...
Well, I mean, we got to go back and move the fucking other part of the show back to where I fucking yelled at when I unplugged all the mics because the little shit skipped the beat. Just doing something we should probably be talking about off of the air, but I don't care. I just seen something. What's that?
Drake reportedly amps up security at his Hidden Hills home because of Kanye West.
Why?
Oh, and then it say, wait, didn't Kanye West threaten Drake?
Hold on, let's look at where this is from.
This is Hip Hop DX.
Okay.
This is where I usually go.
is Kanye West. Let's bring it back to that for a second.
Yeah.
I left out another angle because I just didn't think it was possible.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be throwing the fucking eyes of the law the other way, so the shit that they really doing don't come to light. Is Kanye West out here acting like a victim on Twitter and being a gangster behind the scenes? Is that what he doing, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Man, that shit'll be the funniest thing I ever seen in my damn life if that happened. Because, you know, them niggas live in the same neighborhood. They live back down the street from each other.
For real?
Yeah, that fucking line about the swimming pool wasn't a lie. And he was saying they live in the same neighborhood.
Yep, a half a mile down the road from Kanye West's compound.
Yeah, the fucking Kardashian version of Candyland.
Bruh, according to TMZ, sources in the neighborhood have seen 2 new security guards posted up outside of Drake's home, as well as a black SUV parked inside of the front gate.
Bruh, y'all niggas, right? Y'all niggas is some motherfucking clowns, man. What in the hell, my
and then
dude?
Kim Kardashian said, at Drake, never threaten my husband or our family. He paved the way for you to be there, for you to be a Drake.
That's what, she just copied and pasted a Kanye fucking tweet. That's what he was saying the whole time. This shit is fucking out of control, man.
Yeah, at this point, bro.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if these 2 motherfuckers is really behind the scenes making the collaborative album.
That's, bro, no lie, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking to myself, what if Drake is on this Kanye album?
Like, what if the nigga pushed it back because they done turned it into a collaborative? I mean, just get your tinfoil hats out, people. Conspiracy theory time. We should come up with a segment called Conspiracy Theory Time, which we'll never do.
Which I'll write it down, but it's probably never gonna happen.
Episode 50. You can look for episode 50.
Conspiracy theory. But we went a long time today.
Yeah, man. Damn, we almost to 3,000 fucking bars. Cause we record our behind the scenes again. We record in GarageBand, so we can't even tell how much time has actually passed. We just see bars. Nigga.
But it's been a good show. I enjoyed it all.
Yeah.
So, like I said in the beginning, like, subscribe, comment. This video will be on the Twitter.
Is the last one on the Twitter?
I believe so. I believe it is.
I got tired of Twitter. I haven't been on that Twitter.
So this show will be on the Twitter. If we get more followers on Twitter, roughly around maybe 2,000-3,000,
50,000.
we'll do a video live on Twitter, live on Periscope. So, with that being said,
that's gonna cost you.
Episode 12 is done. Any words going out, bro?
No.